Well, good evening once again, everyone. Out of the box breaks. We have finally filled the Series 1 case giveaway break for those lucky 32 spot winners that were able to win spots over the last month or so. So we'll be randomizing the 32 participants that won spots 4 times. Then we'll randomize the 32 NHL teams 4 times. Then I'll give you guys a minute or so for any trades. And then we'll break this 12-box case of Series 1. Well, we are breaking still plenty of breaks that are very close tonight. So check out that website. Grab those spots. Grab those teams. Here are the 32 spot winners in our Series 1 case giveaway break. So congrats to Alan B-Boy, Wills, past 88, Jonathan Blouin. Matteo Peruzzi, Alan B-Boy, Jonathan Blouin. Felix Chagnon, Billy Bass, Kicknick, Julien D'Entremont. David Carr, Wills. Kevin Smith, past 88, Wills. And Darcy, 44, Alan B-Boy, Terry Lynn, Daniel Johnson, M Tower 5. Susan Delaney, Alan B-Boy, Kevin Smith, David L, Kevin Smith, Paul Cobb. Cal, David Carr, Jason Knighton, Wooden Nichols, and True North 519. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alan B-Boy at the top. Billy Bass at the bottom. Confirm 4 times. Let's paste. Back over the randomizer. We got all 32 NHL teams. Ducks through the Jets. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rangers at the top. Montreal's at the very bottom. Confirm 4 times. Let's paste. Let's print. And let's read them off. So team assignments in our Series 1 case giveaway break are as follows. So Alan B-Boy, you got the Rangers, David L, Ottawa, Kevin Smith, Pittsburgh, and the Flames, True North 519, Philly, Julien D'Entremont, Utah, Jonathan Blouin, Seattle, Daniel Johnson, Buffalo, Matteo Peruzzi, Dallas, Alan B-Boy, the Islanders, Cal's got Nashville, Wills, the Ducks, Kevin Smith, Detroit, Alan B-Boy, Columbus, Susan Delaney, Minnesota, David Carr, Florida, M Tower 5, Carolina, Jason Knighton, the Devils, Kicknick, the Blues, Wills, Vancouver, Darcy, 44, the Jets, Terry Lynn's got the Avalanche, David Carr, the Capitals, past 88, the Oilers, Alan B-Boy, Boston, John Blouin, Chicago, past 88, Toronto, Wooden Nichols, San Jose, Wills with LA, Felix Chagnon, Vegas, Paul Cobb, Tampa, Billy Bass, Montreal. Minute or so for any trades, guys. That is break time. Philly up for trade. Thirty seconds. All right, final look at your team assignments. Enjoy the Series 1 case giveaway break. Congrats once again, everyone. Enjoy. The next giveaway spot breaks, which should go up tomorrow, I believe, will be the road to 18,000. Those are always fun. All right, good luck, everybody. Enjoy some Series 1. Series 1 case giveaway break. Have fun. While we are doing this break, check out the website. A couple more breaks are very close. All right, pack 1, box 1, Series 1 case giveaway break. Enjoy. Cole Perfetti, canvas for the Jets. Sam Renzel, Young Gun Chicago. Goal-oriented Nikita Kucherov for Tampa Bay. Austin Matthews, clear cut, Toronto. Encore of Noah Dobson for the Islanders. Tracking Systems, Jacob Markstrom, New Jersey. Bustle of Jesper Bratt for the Devils. Colton Dock, Young Gun, Chicago. Dalibor Dvorsky, portrait for the Blues. Cale Makar, canvas for the Avalanche. Quinn Hudson, Young Guns for the Oilers. Matt Zuccarello, portrait, Minnesota. Alex Tuck, encore, Buffalo. Portrait speckled Kachuk, Florida. Sizzle reel Cam Fowler for the Blues. Sizzle reel for Calgary, Nazem Kadri. Jack Finley, Young Guns, Tampa Bay. Goal-oriented Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. Bustle speckled cider, Detroit. Matt Barzal, canvas for the Islanders. Compositions of Jack Hughes, New Jersey. Mackenzie Weegar, encore for the Flames. Tracking Systems, Lindgren for the Capitals. Rodrigo Albols, Young Guns for Philly. Outburst Silver, Cam Talbot, Detroit. Compadres, Eichel Stone, Vegas. Cup Quest, Alex DeBrincat, Detroit. Dazzlers Blue, Alexis Lafreniere for the Rangers. Elias Pettersson, canvas, Vancouver. Compositions, Jason Robertson, Dallas. Encore of Chris Letang, Pittsburgh. Tracking Systems, Stuart Skinner for the Oilers. Ryan Leonard, Young Guns for the Capitals. Final pack, box 1. Dazzlers Pink, Cale Makar for the Avalanche. Bustle, Tyler Bertuzzi, Chicago. Cup Quest, Mitch Marner for the Leafs. On to box 2, Series 1 case giveaway break. Nikita Kucherov, canvas for Tampa Bay. Jacob Gauthier, Young Guns, Philly. William Eklund, portrait for San Jose. Encore Blue, Chris Letang, Pittsburgh. Artem Levushnav, encore Chicago. Tracking Systems, Ilya Sorokin for the Islanders. Compadres, Matthews, Nylander, Toronto. Justin Robida, Young Guns, Carolina. Goal-oriented Austin Matthews, Toronto. Igor Shesterkin, canvas for the Rangers. Elias Pettersson, Young Guns, Vancouver. Portrait Cale Makar for the Avalanche. Encore of Marco Rossi, Minnesota. Composition speckled Aho, Carolina. Tracking systems of Hellebuck for the Jets. Jonathan Marchessault Bustle for Nashville. Ethan Frank Young Guns for the Capitals. Compositions Quinn Hughes, Vancouver. Sizzle Reel Speckled Luke Evangelista, Nashville. Jonathan Huberto Canvas for the Flames. Compositions Anse Kopitar, LA. Seth Jones Encore for Florida. Sizzle Reel Arturi Lekkinen for the Islanders. Young Guns Dominic Sheen for Detroit. Outburst Silver of Brett Pesce, New Jersey. Sizzle Reel Matthew Tkachuk, Florida. Cut Quest Igor Shesterkin for the Rangers. Dazzlers Blue William Nylander, Toronto. Dylan Holloway Canvas for the Blues. Goal-oriented Sam Reinhart, Florida. Frank Clark Encore, LA. Tracking Systems Igor Shesterkin for the Rangers. Gabe Pato, Young Guns for the Rangers. Final pack, box 2. Population count 500, Brian Rust for the Penguins. Compadres, Ovechkin Wilson for the Capitals. Leon Draisaitl Portrait, Edmonton. On to box 3. Line A Canvas for the Canadians. Matthew Robertson Young Guns for the Rangers. Matthew Wood Portrait for Nashville. Black and White Canvas Kirill Marchenko Columbus. Matthew Nyes Encore Toronto. Sizzle Reel of Mason McTavish for the Ducks. Sizzle Reel for the Jets, Cole Perfetti. Aussie Weisblatt Young Guns Nashville. Compositions of Tkachuk for Florida. Clayton Keller Canvas for Utah. Jimmy Snuggerud Young Guns for the Blues. Compositions Macklin Celebrini San Jose. Morgan Riley Encore for the Leafs. Goal-oriented speckled Braden Point Tampa Bay. Tracking systems of Kemper for LA. Compadres for the Rangers, Panarin and Lafreniere. Billy Koivu and Young Guns Pittsburgh. Cup Quest Martin Necas for the Avalanche. Sizzle Reel Speckled Marchment for Dallas. Jake Sanderson Canvas for Ottawa. Goal-oriented Lucas Raymond Detroit. Encore Mika Zibanejad for the Rangers. Tracking Systems Talbot Detroit. Cam Lundy Young Guns for San Jose. Young Guns Outburst Silver Yanni Nyman Seattle. Owen Tippett Bustle for Philly. Jonathan Marchessault Portrait Nashville. Dazzlers Blue Tage Thompson Buffalo. Troy Terry Canvas for the Ducks. Portrait of Getty Malkin Pittsburgh. Nikita Kucherov Encore for Tampa Bay. Sizzle Reel McDavid for the Oilers. Owen Sillinger Young Guns Columbus. Final pack box 3. Series 1 case giveaway break. There's a nice Clayton Keller for Utah. The Hollow Types. Sizzle Reel for the Avalanche, Cale Makar. Goal-oriented Alex Ovechkin for the Capitals. He's going to move some base, and then we'll move on to box 4. All right, box 4, Series 1 case giveaway break. Jack Eichel canvas, Vegas. Ville Koivunen Young Guns for Pittsburgh. Compositions, Robert Thomas for the Blues. Black and white Young Guns canvas for Nashville, Matthew Wood. Lucas Raymond encore for Detroit. Sizzle reel at Philip Forsberg, Nashville. Sizzle reel, Kyle Connor for the Jets. Ozzy Weisblatt Young Guns, Nashville. Cup Quest, Connor Hellebuck for the Jets. Aho canvas, Carolina. Yanni Nyman Young Guns, Seattle. Goal-oriented Braden Point for Tampa Bay. Heiskanen encore for Dallas. Composition speckled Monahan for Columbus. Compadres McDavid Draisaitl for the Oilers. Sizzle reel Kirill Marchenko Columbus. Carson Derwart Young Guns for Philly. Josh Morrissey portrait for the Jets. Bustle speckled Knives for Toronto. Marchenko canvas Columbus. Brant Clark portrait for LA. Encore Vince Dunn Seattle. Aiden Hale tracking systems Vegas. Young Guns Mark Gatcomb for the Islanders. Young Guns Outburst Silver Victor Osman for Seattle. Bustle Zach Werenski Columbus. Compositions Kyle Connor for the Jets. Dazzlers Blue Kirill Kaprizov Minnesota. Canvas of Alex Pietrangelo Vegas. Composition Sebastian Aho, Carolina. Encore of Jake Ottinger for Dallas. Sizzle reel Sebastian Aho, Carolina. Dalibor Dvorsky, Young Guns for the Blues. Final pack, box 4. Population count 500, Lucas Raymond, Detroit. Tracking systems, Mackenzie Blackwood for the Avalanche. Zach Hyman, Cup Quest for the Oilers. Box 5. Dazzlers Blue, Ryan Leonard for the Capitals. Travis Sanheim, canvas for Philly. Wyatt Johnston, portrait, Dallas. Macklin Celebrini, encore for San Jose. Tracking system, Swayman, Boston. Artem Levushnav, Young Gun, Chicago. Dazzlers Pink, Alexis Lafreniere for the Rangers. Compadres, Toffoli Celebrini, San Jose. Kirill Marchenko, goal-oriented, Columbus. Oliver Moore, Young Guns canvas for Chicago. Rory Cairns, Young Guns for the Flames. Seth Jarvis, portrait, Carolina. Encore Blue, Pavel Zacha for Boston. Encore Regular, Zacha for Boston. Tracking systems of Jordan Binnington for the Blues. Compadres, Hughes and Hughes, Jack and Luke, New Jersey. Olivier Rodrigue, Young Guns for the Oilers. Compositions, Austin Matthews, Toronto. Canvas of Stefan Neeson for the Devils. Joakim Kamel, Young Guns, Nashville. Compositions, Bedard, Chicago. Encore of Cole Caulfield for Montreal. Goal-oriented speckled Eichel for Vegas. Tracking system, Samuel Urson, Philly. Brady Tkachuk Bustle for Ottawa. Ryan Suzuki, Young Guns, Carolina. Cup Quest Adrian Kempe, LA. Sizzle Reel Speckled Bouchard for the Oilers. Dylan Larkin Canvas, Detroit. Goal-oriented Pettersson for the Canucks. You feel a bootleg coming? I do too. Encore Nylander, Toronto. Sizzle Reel Hughes, Vancouver. Matthew Wood, Young Guns for Nashville. Final pack, box 5. Either a bootleg or one of the retro outbursts. Shane Wright Outburst for Seattle. Sizzle Reel McKinnon for the Avalanche. Portrait Adam Fox for the Rangers. On to box 6. Box number 6, Series 1 case giveaway break. Dazzlers Blue, Cale Makar for the Avalanche. Jacob Slavin Canvas, Carolina. Ovechkin Portrait for the Capitals. Encore Rookie Ivan Demidov, Montreal. Sizzle Reel Dakota Joshua for the Canucks. Zane Parekh, Young Guns for the Flames. Deluxe for Utah to 250, Michael Kesselring. Sizzle Reel Leo Carlson for the Ducks. Compositions, Nick Suzuki, Montreal. Dalibor Dvorsky, Young Guns Canvas for the Blues. Parker Ford, Young Guns for the Jets. Compositions, Matt Barzal for the Islanders. Black and white canvas, Sebastian Aho, Carolina. Dylan Strome, Encore for the Capitals. Sizzle Reel of Owen Tippett, Philly. Sizzle Reel Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh. Victor Osman, Young Guns, Seattle. Cup Quest Tage Thompson, Buffalo. Canvas Thomas Harley, Dallas. Tim Washy, Young Guns for the Ducks. Compositions, David Pasternak, Boston. Encore, Timo Meier, New Jersey. Cup Quest, Zach Hyman for the Oilers. Tracking systems of Vasilevsky for Tampa Bay. Compadres, Line Slavkovsky, Montreal. Jakub Skarek, Young Guns for the Islanders. Cup Quest, Kirill Kaprizov, Minnesota. What's the Leafs score? It was 2-2 when I stopped watching there. Tracking system speckled, Merzlikins, Columbus. Carter Verhaeghe, Canvas for the Panthers. Quinn Hughes, Portrait, Vancouver. Zane Parekh, Encore for the Flames. Tracking systems, Joseph Wall, Toronto. Ian Moore, Young Guns for the Ducks. Final pack, box 6. Mike Matheson, Outburst Silver for Montreal. Evander Kane Bustle for the Oilers. Goal-oriented Kirill Kaprizov for Minnesota. Move some more base. We'll move on to box 7. All right, box number 7, Series 1 case giveaway break. Dazzlers Blue, Zach Werenski, Columbus. Will Smith canvas for San Jose. Compositions Toffoli for San Jose. Encore of Fantilli for the Blue Jackets. Tracking Systems Lucas Dostal for the Ducks. Noah Ostlund Young Guns for Buffalo. Cup Quest Gold at a 25. Erik Karlsson for Pittsburgh. Bustle of Jake Guentzel for Tampa Bay. Cup Quest Connor Bedard, Chicago. This is the giveaway case. That is correct. The Series 1 case giveaway break. Young Guns canvas Michael Callahan for Boston. Dylan Duke Young Guns Tampa Bay. Compositions Cale Makar for the Avalanche. Rasmus Dahlin Clear Cut for Buffalo. Mackenzie Blackwood Encore for the Avalanche. Systems of Thatcher Demko for the Canucks. Bustle Logan Stankoven for Carolina. Luca Cagnoni Young Guns for the Sharks. Thatcher Demko Cup Quest Vancouver. Stamkos canvas for Nashville. Jacob Melanson Young Guns Seattle. Goal-oriented Steven Stamkos Nashville. Peter Kochkov Encore Carolina. Josh Morrissey Portrait Speckled for the Jets. Sizzle Reel Luke Hughes New Jersey. Sizzle Reel for the Capitals, Alex Ovechkin. The Young Guns checklist, Demidov and Levushnov. Montreal, Chicago random at the end. Nazem Kadri portrait for Calgary. Bustle Speckled Holloway for the Blues. Ross Colton canvas for the Avalanche. Line A portrait, Montreal. Encore of Gabe Perreault for the Rangers. Systems of Bobrovsky, Florida. Michael Callahan, Young Guns, Boston. Final pack, box 7. Braden Point Outburst Silver for Tampa Bay. Compadres, Kucherov, Hedman, Tampa Bay. Compositions, Guentzel for Tampa Bay. On to box 8. Alright, pack 1, box 8. Series 1 case giveaway break. Canvas Keandre Miller for the Rangers. Our second Young Gun checklist of Demidov and Levushnov. One will go to Montreal. One will go to Chicago. Cider portrait for Detroit. Jake McCabe, clear cut for Toronto. Ilya Sorokin Encore for the Islanders. Systems of Samuel Montembeault, Montreal. Compadres, Forsberg Yossi, Nashville. Zane Perreault, Young Guns for the Flames. Compositions of Marco Rossi, Minnesota. Canvas of Olin Zellweger for the Ducks. Ethan Frank, Young Guns for the Capitals. Compositions, McDavid for the Oilers. Encore of Quinton Byfield, LA. Goal-oriented speckled McKinnon for the Avalanche. Tracking Systems Linus Ullmark, Ottawa. Bustle of Kiefer Sherwood, Vancouver. Ryan Suzuki, Young Guns, Carolina. Cup Quest Chris Kreider for the Rangers. Sizzle Reel Speckle, Duka-Pekka Luukkonen, Buffalo. Drew Doughty Canvas for LA. Goal-oriented Brady Tkachuk, Ottawa. Jonathan Marchessault, Encore for Nashville. Sizzle Reel David Pasternak, Boston. Quinn Hudson, Young Guns for the Oilers. Josh Anderson, Outburst Silver for Montreal. Sizzle Reel Sam Reinhart, Florida. Connor Bedard, Portrait, Chicago. Dazzlers Blue, Kyle Connor for the Jets. Charlie McAvoy, Canvas for Boston. Noah Ostlund, Portrait for the for Buffalo. Joakim Kemel, Encore for Nashville. Peter Kochkov, Systems, Carolina. Dominic Sheen, Young Guns, Detroit. Final pack, box 8. Oh, we got a red outburst. Dylan Holloway. For the Blues, we got a red outburst out of 25. Dylan Holloway. Dylan Holloway for the Blues. Nice hit. Compadres, Hellebuck Morrissey for the Jets. Goal-oriented Nylander, Toronto. Box number 9. Joseph Wall, Canvas, Toronto. Nikita Tolopilo, Young Guns, Vancouver. Compositions, Tim Stützle, Ottawa. Encore Blue, Nylander, Toronto. Encore of Robert Thomas for the Blues. Dylan Holloway, Bustle for the Blues. Sizzle Reel for Nashville, Luke Evangelista. Owen Sillinger, Young Guns, Columbus. Cup Quest, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins for the Oilers. Brady Tkachuk, Canvas, Ottawa. Donovan Sabrango, Young Guns for Ottawa. Compositions of Ovechkin for the Capitals. Encore of Malkin for Pittsburgh. Portrait Speckled, Allmark for Ottawa. Sizzle Reel Evan Bouchard for the Oilers. Bustle of Knives for Toronto. Riley Duran, Young Guns for Boston. Cup Quest of Eklund for San Jose. Sizzle Reel Speckled McCann, Seattle. Zari Canvas for the Flames. Austin Matthews Portrait, Toronto. Sam Reinhart, Encore, Florida. Systems of Elvis Merzlikins, Columbus. Dylan Duke, Young Guns, Tampa Bay. Outburst Silver, Noah Hannafin, Vegas. Mort Sider, Bustle, Detroit. Goal-oriented Jesper Bratt, New Jersey. Dazzlers Blue, Alexander Barkov, Florida. Barkov Canvas for Florida. Gabe Padeau, Portrait for the Rangers. Demko Encore for the Canucks. Systems Jake Ottinger, Dallas. Jimmy Snuggerud, Young Guns for the Blues. Final pack, box 9. Sizzle Reel of Cam Fowler for the Blues. Sizzle Reel, Jared McCann, Seattle. Compositions, Crosby, Pittsburgh. And move a stack of base, we'll move on to box 10. All right, box 10, Series 1 case giveaway break. Pack 1, box 10. Dazzler's Blue, Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. Nugent Hopkins canvas for the Oilers. Compositions, Beniers, Seattle. Encore of Konechny for Philly. Sizzle Reel, Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. Carson Derwart, Young Guns for Philly. Deluxe of Linus Allmark at a 250 for the Ottawa Senators. Sizzle Reel, Kent Johnson, Columbus. Timo Meier, Cup Quest, New Jersey. Luca Cagnoni, Young Guns canvas for the Sharks. Olivier Rodrigue, Young Guns for the Oilers. Lane Hudson, compositions for Montreal. Cole Caulfield, Encore Blue. Encore of Dalibor Dvorsky for the Blues. Sizzle Reel, Austin Matthews, Toronto. Sizzle Reel, Sergei Bobrovsky, Florida. Ryan Leonard, Young Guns for the Capitals. Jared McCann, Cup Quest, Seattle. Canvas, Logan Stankoven, Carolina. Parker Ford, Young Guns for the Jets. Goal-oriented, Cole Caulfield, Montreal. Linus Allmark, Encore, Ottawa. Portrait Speckled, Thompson for Buffalo. Yaroslav Askarov, Systems for the Sharks. Compadres, DeBrincat Larkin, Detroit. Jacob Gauthier, Young Guns, Philly. Brandon Hagel, Portrait, Tampa Bay. 5-3 Buffalo, oof. System Speckled, Saros, Nashville. Canvas of Hagel for Tampa Bay. Werenski, Portrait for Columbus. Encore of Hedman for Tampa Bay. Systems, Logan Thompson for the Capitals. Matthew Wood, Young Guns, Nashville. Final pack, box 10. Pierre Engvall, Outburst Silver for the Islanders. Bustle, Lane Hudson, Montreal. Compositions, Philip Forsberg, Nashville. Box 11. Yeah. A perfect night, Terry. Box number 11, Series 1 case giveaway break. Dazzler's Blue, Lane Hudson, Montreal. Anthony Duclair, canvas for the Islanders. Compositions, Larkin, Detroit. Jimmy Snuggerud, Encore for the Blues. Systems, Joey Duccord, Seattle. Carter Mazur, Young Guns, Detroit. Swagnificent for Vegas. Noah Hannafin. Bustle of Alex Tuck, Buffalo. Kyle Connor, Cup Quest for the Jets. Young Guns canvas, Justin Robida, Carolina. Nicholas Coco, Young Guns, Seattle. Goal-oriented, Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh. Black and white canvas for Vegas, Alex Pietrangelo. Jordan Kyrou, Encore for the Blues. Nazem Kadri, Bustle for the Flames. Sizzle Reel, Luka-Pekka, Luukkonen, Buffalo. Oliver Moore, Young Guns, Chicago. Artem Levushnov, Portrait, Chicago. Dmitry Voronkov, canvas for Columbus. Michael Callahan, Young Guns, Boston. Dylan Holloway, Portrait for the Blues. Jesper Brad Encore, New Jersey. Composition speckled for Utah, Clayton Keller. Sizzle Reel, Jacob Markstrom, New Jersey. Sizzle Reel, Brady Tkachuk, Ottawa. Cam Lundy, Young Guns for the Sharks. Goal-oriented, Artemi Panarin for the Rangers. Bustle Speckled, Kadri for the Flames. Raymond Canvas, Detroit. Compositions, Dahlin, Buffalo. Encore of Aho for Carolina. UC Satos Systems for Nashville. Sam Morton, Young Guns for the Flames. Final pack box 11. Jalen Chatfield Outburst Silver for Carolina. Leo Carlson Bustle for the Ducks. Cup Quest Roman Josi, Nashville. Home Run Jays. Box number 12. In our Series 1 case giveaway break. Jays game all tied up. Varsho with the homer. Dazzlers Blue, Jack Hughes, New Jersey. Sam Reinhart, Canvas for the Panthers. Goal-oriented Nathan McKinnon for the Avalanche. Encore, Noah Ostlund, Buffalo. Compadres, Makar McKinnon for the Avalanche. There's our Young Guns of Ivan Demidov for Montreal. We've got a Young Guns exclusive for the Vancouver Canucks, Elias Pettersson. Sizzle Reel, Mason Marchment, Dallas. Tage Thompson Portrait, Buffalo. Young Guns Canvas, Joakim Kamel for Nashville. Luca Cagnoni, Young Guns San Jose. Matthew Tkachuk Portrait, Florida. Young Guns Clear Cut, what a final box. Young Guns Clear Cut, Ville Koivunen, Pittsburgh. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen Encore for Buffalo. Sam Reinhart Bustle, Florida. Compadres, Tkachuk Barkov, Florida. Matthew Robertson, Young Guns for the Rangers. A goal-oriented Eichel, Vegas. Thatcher Demko Canvas for Vancouver. Jacob Melanson, Young Guns, Seattle. Linus Allmark Portrait, Ottawa. Zari Encore for the Flames. Cup Quest Speckled, Carlson, Pittsburgh. Systems of Gustafsson, Minnesota. Bustle, Seth Jarvis, Carolina. Jacob Quillen, Young Guns for the Leafs. Compositions, Keller for Utah. Systems Speckled, Ottinger for Dallas. Sean Couturier Canvas for Philly. Compositions, Monahan, Columbus. Encore of Kreider for the Rangers. Sizzle Reel, nice, Toronto. Young Guns Skylar Brindamore, Carolina. Final pack. Final pack, Series 1 case giveaway break. Young Guns Outburst Silver, Rory Cairns for the Flames. Sizzle Reel of Wyatt Johnston, Dallas. And Cup Quest, Erik Karlsson for Pittsburgh. There you have it, guys. There's the Series 1 case giveaway break. Congrats to all those spot winners once again. I'll get the table loaded up here, give you guys a rundown where we're sitting on these other breaks on this Friday night. Thanks, everybody.